Today I want to talk about resumes. They are very important. They're the first thing the casting director, production company sees, management sees when they're considering you for representation or for a project. Before you even get in person, this is what gets you in the room. So there are various ways to format your resume. If you have an agency, you can follow your agency's guidelines, but if you're not signed, the most important thing is to have everything that showcases you best all on one page. So on the back side, you'll have your headshot. There are different types of headshots. There are more commercial shots, lifestyle, print. Change your picture based on the casting call. You tailor your images to fit the breakdown for the job that they're casting for. The largest font, the boldest thing should be your name. Then you want to have your height, your eye color, your hair color, those kind of stats. I put them on the right-hand side corner. Depending on what project you're going for, you can rearrange things. Like you can have your television and film up first, followed by like your live stage performances, commercials, then your training and special skills. The more things you can include, the better. Now, when it comes to highlighting, like whether it's the choreographer, the production company, the director, I usually choose the biggest name that's most known and I put that there. Like for example, I did the VMAs with Bad Bunny and J Balvin, and I wrote the choreographer Square Division. So you want the director to be able to pinpoint like who you've worked with. Oh, she's worked with Ryan Heffington. I know he does XYZ types of projects. I can see her in this role or in that role. So there are various things you can highlight, but it's definitely important to keep it as a one-pager, highlighting your best assets. You are a brand. Sometimes you can get cut based off of your photo. You might be an amazing dancer, but if you don't have the look that they're looking for, you won't get in the room. Or you have an amazing photo, but the technique isn't there yet, or the style that they need, you're not strong enough in. So there are so many things that are out of our control that we have no idea why we didn't make it. So it's important to just take the no, take it on the chin, use it as fuel to your flame, and keep progressing, and don't let one shut door deter you from continuing to pursue your dreams and your goals. What is it? Rejection is protection. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be hurt, but you have to move on. You have to not allow these setbacks or the no's to get the best of you, because it can really be damaging to your psyche and you don't want it to stop your growth. So yeah, that is a little bit on resumes. If you have other questions, let me know and show me your first headshot or resume in the comments. Let's talk about it. Looking back on my own resume, my favorite projects that come to mind, I was a dancer on Netflix Family Reunion, and I got to play a cheerleader. I have always wanted to be a cheerleader, so getting to live out that dream on TV was amazing. It was my first job actually when I came to LA. I learned it the day of the shoot. We shot this project at the Paramount Studios lot, and it was really amazing. I'd also say my favorite New York experience, to actually have three. My first commercial, I did Adidas, and I was like in the scene behind Candace, professional basketball player, so that was really cool. And then my all-time favorite live performance was the H&M Kenzo fashion show. I did that with Ryan Heffington, and I got to model and dance. And it was just super cool to see like artists and all of these people were coming to watch us be a part of the show. And there was live music, there was a band, there were actors, dancers, models, all encompassed into this fashion show. And it's a memory that I will have forever. Also, I think back to the Drake line, don't tell me that you model if you ain't been in Vogue. I was in Vogue. There are a couple images of me from that show in a Vogue magazine, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just grateful for all my experiences in New York and LA, and excited to see how my journey continues to unfold.